Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Amy, or Amy Louise. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. It does mean so much that you're coming back to me. So today I am gonna do this cute little wreath eye look. I know it doesn't look like much now, but once I've got like my full base and my lashes on, it's gonna look so cute. And it is so easy, as long as you can like draw lines and use the end of a brush to put a dot down. That is all that you need to know. So easy. And yeah, I was talking to my little boy last night saying about how I wanted to do some Christmas makeup. I wasn't feeling very inspired, and he came out with some crazy things like draw Santa on your eye and make yourself into an elf or the Grinch. And I was like, well, I could, but I want something a little bit more wearable, which completely went over his head. And then he was like, well, why don't you make a Christmas tree? And I was like, a Christmas tree? I could do a Christmas wreath. And yeah, so then I had a snoop on Instagram, I'm not gonna lie. I went on Instagram and there was a few different people that have done similar. So it's definitely not like an original idea or whatever look. I'm gonna jump straight into it. I'm using a lot of the P. Louise blank not blank canvas, the crisp finishes and Suva Beauty hydro liners. It's just what I've got. You could use liquid liners, you could use any cake liner, any liner would work really. I wouldn't go for like a pencil, maybe a gel pen would work, but yeah, something quite liquidy would definitely work. So I'm going first off with the P. Louise and Mama Mitchell Acid Rain in Nitro, and I'm just using my 90% Precise Bent Eyeliner brush. I can never say this. And I'm just going to pick some of this up onto my brush, and I'm going to sketch out like my blueprint. So I'm going to have my eye open because I want it above the crease, and I'm not taking it all the way into my inner corner. I want to start it about there. I don't know if you can see that. And I'm with my eye open, I'm going to kind of create a swoosh.
And this does not have to be perfect.
So that is going to be like the backbone of the look. If you have a wreath, I have one around my fireplace, and it is literally just like a stick of like Christmas tree branches. So it's got like that backbone wire. I'm going to keep with the Nitro for now. I'm just going to load my brush up again. I'm not going with lots of products. I'm keeping, you can see that there's barely anything on the product, but it's enough to do what I need it to do. And from here, I'm just going to do little lines going up and out, all the way across the top, and then I'm going to do them going up and down, like down and out on the bottom. Okay, so just up and out, down and out, spreading them out. It's not too crazy and it looks quite basic. I've just got a cotton round and I'm just gonna wipe off my brush. I'm then going in with the P. Louise Crisp Finish in Sexy Chili. So I'm gonna layer these between those first lines. And like I said, they don't have to be perfect. They don't have to be crisp. They just need to be there because we're going to layer a lot of different lines to create that texture. So you should have something like this. Clean off my brush again, and then I'm going in with the limited edition Limelight. I wish this wasn't Limelight. P. Louise, please bring this back. I love this thing. And I'm going to do the exact same thing. but at this point you'll start to see it coming together. I'm then going over to my Super Beauties. This one is in Freezy. So I just have a little pot of water on my knee. I'm just going to load my brush up with a little bit of Freezy. The next colour I'm going in with is a Fanny Pack. And then this one is actually a mix that I made up myself. It is both of the greens that I've just used, then Dance Party and Space Panda, both from Super Beauty. I'm just keeping my eye closed because I'm trying to let that dry. But that is mixed pretty much evenly to create this really nice neon green. I'm going to go back in with Nitro just to bring a bit more of that depth back. And it does kind of get a little bit lost in all the layering. But honestly, I feel like the layering is what makes it look so good. And you'll notice that I'm kind of bringing it to a point on the outer edge. And back in with Sexy Chili just to add a little bit more. Okay, so from here, this is where it starts to kind of just go crazy. I've got a little bit of water in a different lid. And I have Dance Party, this neon yellow. I'm taking the end of this JS13 brush. Any brush with a small round end will do. I'm gonna put it in the water and then I'm just activating a really small amount in the hydro liner just so that I've got it on the end, and I'm gonna dot this throughout. While that dries, I'm going to take Glow Girl, which is another of the P. Louise crisp finishes, and again on the end of my brush I'm just gonna pop my brush in there just so it's on the very end. This is just like my little lights, and I'm going to dot this in as well. And then lastly but not least, I'm going in with Extra AF, which is the metallic base by P. Louise. And again, I'm just taking it on the end of my brush and I'm going to put this over the top of that yellow. You're never going to get both eyes exactly the same, so don't stress about it. Like, it's just not going to happen. You're not going to get the overall same colour story. You're going to use the same products, but it's going to look very different no matter what you do. And that, I think, is fine. Like, I don't think that is an issue. It's not an issue for me. Like, I can see one eye is darker than the other. I can see that there is more light green in this eye than this eye. I can see that this is slightly bushier than this eye. I'm not too bothered about that, honestly. I feel like that is what makes it look so cool.
A few moments later.
Okay, I am back. Bases on the lipstick, because I know I'm going to get asked, is Primark Shook. It's one of their matte lipsticks. Stunning, isn't it? I was just brushing my teeth and I was like, why do I look so strange? And I realised to finish one eye and not the other. I have done nothing to the top of my eyes. I've added mascara and I've added the TL4 Tatty Lashes. I'm going to take this unique eyeliner in Prosperous. It's just a green, like a dark green eyeliner. Obviously there's other green eyeliners out there. This is just the one that I have. I'm going to pop this on my waterline. And then I'm going to jump into my Made by Mitchell Feet on the Ground palette with the Morphe M506 brush, and I'm going to take Venom, which is up here, and I'm just going to take that right across my lower lash line. Then I'm taking In, which is just here. And then Bittersweet, which is just here. And then I'm taking Limeade, which is right here. And then I'm just going to pop some mascara on my lower lash line. Okay, so that is the finished look. I absolutely love this. I love it so much. It's Christmassy without being too like over the top. It's not painting my full face. I love it. I mean, it's still out there, but it's not, I don't think it's that crazy. I love it. So that is the end of today's video. I hope you liked. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to recreate this, let me know. Like, tag me pictures on Instagram. I love to see that. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. I will see you on the next one. If you haven't already, please make sure to hit that thumbs up button and the subscribe. Make sure your notification bell is on so you don't miss a future video. And if you would like to become one of my Patreons, or what I like to call my little coffee beans, there is a link in the description down below. All the information is on there. No pressure, but you do that and you become part of my little family. And yeah, that is everything. Thank you, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.